Hi, my name is Julia Maurer. Today I'll be doing a daily debriefing on Trump rules out complete rollback of China's tariffs as talk continues. This was found on the New York Times. It's written by Alan Rappaport, and it was published on November 8th, 2019. I chose this because my husband is really interested in the China-American tariff issue that we have right now, and it also affects our economy as we do get a lot of stuff from China and we do send a lot of stuff to China. It shows that when the president says that he might not roll off all the tariffs and then our stocks dropped. This article was really interesting, and it talked about how Trump will cut back some of the tariffs but not all of the tariffs, and China wants to get some of them rolled back, but they know that they won't get them all rolled back because President Trump refuses to do so. It is speculated that the tariffs will be phased out as China meets certain requirements that America has of them, such as opening markets to foreign films and purchasing billions of dollars of American agriculture and respecting America's intellectual property. The president's advisors are discussing strategies to do this rollout. They will work on rolling out, but different strategies. One might include rolling out the tariffs, but as soon as China does something they're not supposed to, they snap them back right away. So China knows that there's no messing around with America, or they will allow a few at a time, and as China continues to do what they're supposed to, let out more and more and more. Though China announced that the two sides had agreed on this, had reached an agreement in a phase one deal, China has made it clear that it will not agree to a trade deal without some lifting of tariffs. This is impacting some of our farms in the United States and the farmers, but still, the president said that an agreement was not a sure deal and that China was more interested in a deal than he was. He said, "I never like to talk about things before we have them." So he's not 100% sure that he's going to do it, but it's definitely on the table and advisors are working on it, is what the article talked about. The article was talking about the different strategies that the advisors were coming up with. And I personally agree with Trump. I would be cautious with China and see if they actually follow through or not, because you just never know, and you need to be cautious with that, because if there's not safety measures in place, they could abuse the system and take advantage of it. And my questions to you are, do you think this will affect our country as we leave these tariffs in place, or if we don't change them quick enough? And do you think that Trump is making the right move with the tariffs in China? Do you think he should keep the tariffs on, or should he take them off? Thanks for listening to my daily debriefing.